Online business is for everyone that wants to have their own tailored career around their interests and passions. So if you want to have your own career around your interests and your passions, the things that you love, the things that come easy, the things that people admire most in you, the natural gifts and talents that you have, the unique gifts and talents that you have, if you want to build your life around that, online business is the option. There is no other option for somebody who truly wants to do that. You can't do that in a traditional economy. You can't do that by finding a job. That's somebody else's work. When you go find a job, you're finding somebody else's work. You're finding somebody else's dream. I made the decision to pursue the online business option because I wanted something different out of this life. I wanted to create a purpose and a meaningful work that I could really be fulfilled by, that could satisfy me. Once you feel the feeling of being on the path you're supposed to be on, the feeling that you know is this is the right thing, when you feel that, it's the most amazing feeling you could ever have. Turning into somebody that you always knew you could be is so fulfilling and satisfying. There is something more to the human spirit than just surviving. And that's why I'm so vocal, that's why I'm so adamant about making this online business option something that people are aware of. One thing that is overlooked in online business is the complete change of self that must happen. It's pulling that person out of you that you know is there. When I was in the workforce, when I was at jobs and in a career, I saw too many times people not happy at what they were doing. Too many people in this world are living a life of quiet desperation. Just the very fact that I could help somebody else start an online business, that I could help somebody be inspired to do their own thing, to really take that leap, because in the end of the day, it is a leap. There is a little leap that you have to take. You have to jump from the familiar to the unfamiliar, and you have to be somewhat okay with that for a little bit, because our brains don't want to be unfamiliar. They want to do the same thing every day. Our minds are just tools, and when you do use a tool over and over and over again, it gets used to how you use it. We get ingrained into doing one thing, into believing one thing, and when that changes as drastically as it has, it's hard for us to wrap our minds around it and then jump on the opportunity that there is here in this day and age, the opportunity the internet affords us. The biggest challenge of starting an online business is the mindset. So the training that I found was approached with this in mind. The founders approached this training with someone who's never started an online business, someone like me and someone maybe like you or someone else who really wants to start an online business, but they don't know how to do it and they don't know that they can do it. It's a great feeling when you know what you are capable of and then you go execute on that capability. It's one of the greatest feelings you can ever have, and that's what makes this amazing. People ask me, how did you start? What I say to them is, I found the right training that really works for people who have never started a business, who have never made a video, who don't know how to do all this stuff. All this stuff that you see me doing right now, I've learned from this program. They cover everything, and the first thing they cover is the mind. The first thing they cover is how are you going to approach this? These training videos will tell you how to do it. So immediately when you start your training, immediately when you make that initial leap from the familiar to the unfamiliar, and you start the training program, the minute you do that, you know you're on the right path. You know you're on the path that you've always wanted to be on. When you think about online business, you think that it's for somebody else. You think that it's not for you. It's a skill that you have to learn. Part of the skill is making video. The training has it covered. Part of the skill is learning how to speak your mind, learning how to be authentic. The training has it covered. Part of your skill is believing in who you are and what you have to offer, and doing it with confidence and authority and authenticity. There is nothing better than feeling like you are 100% aligned with what you really are. The things that you have inside you are pure and positive, and you just need to unlock it. And that's what this training does more than anything. And so when I talk about this training, I think more about that than I think about all the other things that are also great. Having your own sustainable income, flexibility in space and time, having a community, having the right people around you, having the coaches and community around you. It's truly a blessing. It's not lucky. It's somebody gave this to us. And that's why when I talk about the co-founders of this community and this training, I really talk about them with a sense of love. Having that inspiration welling up within you constantly, there's no better feeling than that. And that's why I give these videos to you. These are the videos that I got when I was first starting out my online business journey. These videos could change the course of your life forever.